What is happening, people? Welcome back to KwingsLetsPlays. How's everybody doing? It's time for the new Fortnite Last Resort. We're going to show off the game. And look, it's the TikTok guy. The hands guy. That's nice. Alright. Anyway, let's go. Hopefully this will work. Sorry I'm a little late. I had to eat and also do some other stuff. Anyway, guys, let's get those likes up. We are under 40 likes. We don't tend to do this, so let's get those likes up. And see what's going on with Fortnite. Interesting looking dude. Let me guess, this guy's a collector. Man, the fish got jacked. Wait, haven't you guys just done the spy thing already, though? Dang. I love that guy. Still getting an introduction. The Last Resort. And we got more copyrighted music. What I don't understand, though, didn't they just do the spy stuff, though? Like, just a couple years ago. And Ashoka Tano, who has taken the place of Optimus Prime. Okay. Claim Battle Pass Season 4. Member benefits. Alright, so let's go over the Battle Pass. Rocket. Oh, right. I haven't played Rocket League in so long. So long. So this is the new guy, Nolan Chance. Okay. What happened to Jonesy, anyway? Alright, let's check out the new Battle Pass. Watch the caps, they say. Ashoka Tano is the secret skin? What does it mean? Secret skin, what does that mean? Oh! There's Ashoka. Secret. Coming soon. 32 days you can get Ashoka Tano. Alright. So she'll be coming in 32 days, huh? Isn't her current season happening right now, though? Like, for her new show? So she's basically like the Superman of this, because Superman was a character you had to wait to unlock in Indiana Jones. Not part of the Battle Pass. I kind of prefer that, though. Optimus Prime took a long time to unlock. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Superman was a character that you had to wait for. Why 32 days? I don't know. Because they want you to play this. I don't know. That's a very good question. Because they wanted people to do that. Oh my goodness. Alright, so let's check out the Battle Pass together. I'm kind of curious to see what else we got. So there's Ashoka. Ashoka's right there based on her new show. About the game. What about the game? Yeah, who cares? Do that later. I'm surprised they don't have Ninja Turtles in this, but I love the hands guy. He's fun. He's one of my favorite TikTokers next to Ohio Final Boss. I really like that guy. So I watch the hand guy, and I watch Ohio Final Boss. I probably watch Final Boss more, because he's more of an anime guy, but... Battle Pass. Ashoka. New Battle Pass. 640. Alright, let's check out the new Battle Pass, see what we got. So when was the last time that they did the spy stuff in Fortnite anyway? Was it 2 years ago? Okay, so this is a new Battle Pass. Claim pages, that I already have. Whoa, 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 I'm not buying levels right now. No, we're not buying anything yet. Also, it doesn't look like anything here is of interest. So this guy's supposed to be Nolan Chance, like what, James Bond? But not as cool as James Bond. The name is Nolan. Nolan Chance. Casino Royale stuff. I'm surprised they don't have Bond in this, actually, if they're doing, like, casino stuff. Got his weird backpack. There's Optimus. Everybody's saying, Kwing, you gotta be careful. You're not gonna get Optimus. Optimus is right there. Of course I got Optimus. Yeah, this dude's supposed to be James Bond. Although I thought there was a cooler character in Fortnite that ended up being Bond, or whatever. Or looked like Bond. That would be Jonesy, wouldn't it? Maybe. Tactical Nolan Chance. Okay. Some more Nolan takes aim. Got a flight risk glider. Okay. Got 100 V-Bucks. Master plan gun. Tactical stuff. That looks cool. I like this. Tactical Nolan Chance. That looks cool. I do think that looks pretty dope. I like that. Okay, then we've got new banner, or wallpaper, whatever you want to call it. Steering wheel on the back. Actually looks pretty decent on Prime. More V-Bucks. Spend V-Bucks to get V-Bucks. Ooh, I like that. Reminds me of unicycles. Pizza. Pizza Pit. Pizza delivery girl who's secretly a spy. Who would have thunk? Okay, so we got another background. Banner icon, Pizza Pit. That is very auto body. I like that, actually. I would use that for Prime quite a bit. V-Bucks, hyperspace, glider thing, pizza place. New music. And another one of those Piper persons. The fish! Fish thick? What have they done to the fish? That's kind of cool. Powder keg. V-Bucks. Yep. Dumbbell. Okay. And there he is. He's been hitting the gym. Look at that. People like fish, don't they? Thick fish. Okay, next up, we have a background for the fish. Fish glider. Okay. Banner icon. Protein powder. That's funny. So he's been hitting the gym. We got Finn Dictator Fish Thick. Okay. Alright. I personally like the other Fish Thick, but... May. Cute little bunny. Wait, is a bunny playing a video game? Oh, I want that. That is cool. Okay, more anime weapons stuff. That is a fun mallet. It's actually pretty cool. And another anime character. They're actually getting better at their anime characters. A little bit. They used to look really freaky. Some of their original anime skins from a couple years ago. Before they started, you know, getting professional anime characters. Like licensed anime characters in the game. Race to the Horizon music. That's adorable. I kind of like that. Dark mode rabbit gamer thing. And another one of the... I don't really like that one. Okay, next page. More banners, pictures. Another spy girl. Cool blade. Spy girl music. Nah, I don't like that. Spy lady looks pretty cool, actually. I like her with the mask. The goods. A vault disco ball. Yeah, I like her better with the mask. She looks pretty cool. Combat chick. There he is! How many levels do you have to get? He's on what? Level 70? Aw, that's gonna take a while. I don't know if I'm gonna end up getting him. That was well timed, dude. That was so well timed. I don't think I'm getting him. And then he goes, well, aw, he's not gonna do it now. Okay, alright. To think that this guy, he made so much headway by just doing, you know, that and being the common sense guy. That's really cool. Okay, so he gets his another. He has 2 pictures? Wow. So he's the big draw for this one, outside of Ashoka. No hand emote? You don't get to do the hands thing as an emote? Wait, you do, don't you? No, you don't. Aw, that's a missed opportunity. So only he can do it. Nah, I guess so. I guess so. You have another version of him. Cartoon one! Cabby. Or KB. One or the other. He looks like MC Hammer. That's not an insult. That's actually a cool looking skin. I like the cel-shaded look to that. Okay, this dude... I don't know. He's, what, the top tier? Okay, that's cool. Why does it look like he has a Spider-Man mask? It's a Canon Event. He's a vampire, isn't he? Probably. Okay, that is cool. The cape... The bat wings is pretty cool. I like that. That's interesting. He is a vampire. Yeah, he's a vampire. He's a vamp. Oh! Oh, I would so want to give that to a cooler character. And he transforms into a vampire. I don't know. I mean, other than the famous TikToker, I don't really see... Well, and that one lady. I don't think I'm going to be going all out for this Battle Pass. No offense. Ahsoka's interesting, but she's not part of the Battle Pass. Also, I'm still recovering from the whole Optimus Prime thing. I kind of wish that they had some of these characters available, like, in the item store. But it is what it is. Let's see, what do we got? More Optimus. Optimus, yeah, I will be playing as Optimus tonight, because it took forever to get Optimus. So there, everybody worried. Kwing, you didn't get Optimus in time. Yes, I did. See? He's here. He's fine. He's fine. He still looks good. And when Bumblebee and Megatron arrive, I will do showcases on them. Alright, so let's check out the item shop. I like that. That's pretty dope. So what do you guys think of the Battle Pass? Do you think it's pretty good? Or is it really not your favorite right now? Item shop. I mean, he always does the hand thing. He's amazing. Like, there are very few people that I'd want to, like, collab with. I really like that guy. I would like to do something... If I could meet... they're much younger than I am, though, so it'd be creepy for a YouTuber who's been around for, like, 15 years asking to... just hang out with those guys. They're much younger than me. Ohio Final Boss and Cabby. But I do enjoy their content, so... I'm more of a Ohio fan, though, because I watch every one of his new videos because he's fun. Also, I think the fact that, you know, I relate to him because he's a married guy in real life. Like, he and his wife, like, basically film all their TikTok stuff together. She's like his, she films his videos, and then I think she helps edit them. Also, she appears in some of his videos. So I think that's really cool. I like that. Dude looks like Cobra Commander. A little bit. Kind of. He does kind of. Cobra! A little bit. Nobody in the shop worth mentioning right now. Ugh. Don't like those. I like the spy stuff. So they brought the spy characters back. These were the henchmen from the previous spy thing, weren't they? From a couple years ago? Something like that. Yeah. We've got, what, more YouTubers? This guy looks cool. I like his ult. His ult looks very cool. This is probably like, what, a streamer, Twitch person? I like how that looks, though. Looks good. We got more... Yeah, there's the spy people again. Yeah. Crimson. So the spy thing was a couple years ago. I don't really care for them. I just remember them. And these guys are back in. So they brought the Marvel characters. You don't see DC bundles anymore because DC's just... Oh, good. I have Nick Fury? Okay. I was like, I would totally get Nick Fury because Nick Fury is awesome. He looks so good. And it's like, oh, wait. I already have him, so... Ant-Man. Already have Ant-Man. Do I? Yeah, I already have Ant-Man. Don't really care for any of this. Gamora's back. I own that Star-Lord? Since when? I don't remember ever getting that Star-Lord. I do remember doing a showcase of him. I remember doing a showcase of Venom and Green Goblin. And I own Sam. Wow, Marvel going all out. Why? What's going on with Marvel recently? Scarlet Witch we own. Yeah, you're not going to see DC pop up anytime soon. Thanos. Spider-Man again is in the shop. Okay, cool. Gambit and the X-Men. The X-Jet. I love the Blackbird. I have the Phoenix. And I have that Black Widow. And I have... Is it just me or did the Daredevil skin look better now? It didn't used to look this good. They keep improving the character models over time, don't they? I don't remember them looking that good. X-Force? My gosh, what is going on? Thor Love and Thunder pack? Captain America? Yeah, of course I had Blade. Silver Surfer. Oh wow, Silver Surfer's rare. He doesn't come in very much. So if you don't have Silver Surfer, get on that. That dude rarely pops up anymore. The Wolverine claws. I missed out on these last time. I'm not missing out on the Wolverine claws this time. Yeah, I want those. Purchase bundle. Yep. Because I missed out on that. There we go. I'm not going to equip it, but I am going to give it to my Wolverine. Yeah. claim. Cool. I missed out on that. And they have Tron characters? Why? Why is Tron back? I have one Tron character, that's all I need. Wrestling characters, John Cena's back. No DC love at all. No idea who these people are. Is she wearing an Autobot symbol? No. No, I was seeing things. Triple threat. Jump shot. Wow, there's a lot of people in the item shop. The aliens are back. And of course the battle pass, 25 levels. Nope. I'm good. Alright, let's get to some matches. Right, you guys ready to do this? Let's go! First match, Optimus Prime. Hype, let's go! OH, calm down, please. I got enough going on right now. I don't need you adding to whatever it is you're doing. I got enough on my plate. I don't need you wilding out on me. If you go back to the point and shoot emote, he does something else. I could try. I might end up being in a match soon, though. I'm kind of bummed that he's part of the battle pass, though. I mean, I'm really not gonna... I mean, I like this dude. I might do, like, 25 levels, but I'm not going all the way to level 70. I would have rather, like, supported the guy by purchasing him in the shop. But, oh well. Don't bring up old business, Alex. Don't bring up past stuff. I can chew OH out for like current stuff. We're not gonna bring up past stuff. We're not gonna bring up. Not going there. Got it? Okay, good. Good. Good man. I am Optimus Prime. And I will be playing mostly as Optimus tonight. Probably. Because Optimus is dope. Is that Geo? Hi, Geo. So what's with all the Marvel characters? DC really needs to get their act together big time. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what DC's doing. The thing that I do remember when the Flash movie came out, didn't they have Flash and Batman back in the item shop? Or a Batman? I think. Alright, first match of the new Fortnite. I mean, I don't know what DC's doing anymore. I guess if you had DC skins, they're super rare. But I thought I saw the Flash, and we'd have to go back and see when the Flash was in movie theater, and then compare it to whatever Fortnite stream I did, because I do show the item shop sometimes. So it's possible that Batman and Flash came back for a limited time in June, but I can't tell you if it's true or not. But I can tell you that I haven't heard anything good about DC lately in terms of the video game field. I don't think the Suicide Squad's going to be very good. And this isn't me hating on it. I'm just telling you that DC has no idea what they're doing. Warner Brothers is just like... I don't know. They had ample opportunity to make a lot of money, too. Especially with... they only kept the Batman for a limited time in Rocket League. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. He was only in Rocket League for like... What was it, 4 days? In fact, I got the press release literally like 2 hours after he was removed from the Rocket League store. I was so upset because my former WB contact at the time told me that the Batmobile was coming to Rocket League. You know, last year or whatever. But what he didn't tell me, it was only be there like in under a week. And so when I got the press release, and I was getting all hyped to, like, you know, do Rocket League on the channel again temporarily, and get the Batmobile, I missed it. And as far as I know, I've got people that play Rocket League, they told me it's never been back in the shop. They've had other Batmobiles come back every once in a while, randomly, like at Halloween or something. But they haven't had the Batmobile, the Batman Batmobile back. Otherwise, I would buy it in a heartbeat. But nope. I don't know. I don't think Blue Beetle is going to end up as a skin in Fortnite. I could be wrong, but I don't see it happening. Ugh, why do I have these things? I don't like these. It's weird. I need to change that. Did I remember to eat? I had a Hot Pocket. And then immediately after the stream, I'm going to record for my O1 channel. I'm going to be recording the really fun Armored Core game. And start posting episodes of that. I'm going to do like 15, 20-minute uploaded episodes on the O1 channel. That's happening. I got to get my money's worth for that game, or I'm going to... The accountant lady is going to eat me. And be like, you can't really count this as a business expense because you're not really doing anything with it. You did one stream. See, back in the day, I could buy a game, and I could easily make that back on one stream. That doesn't happen anymore. So it's like, I have to be super careful about stuff, because things are just not good. And, like I said, I got a thing from YouTube that I haven't been using my O1 channel for a month. I didn't mean to do that. What happened was, I was just, like, super busy. Gio, you okay? Okay, he's driving. Wait. Who is driving? Oh, someone else is driving. Oof. Radio off. Alright, there we go. So we're in a pizza van. Okay. Well, this is a cool looking vehicle. What was I talking about before I got distracted? What was I talking about? Oh, right, the warning. So anyway, I got a message saying I hadn't been using the channel for about a month. And I didn't mean to let the O1 channel just kind of sit there for a month. I had other content that I planned on doing. I made a full... The day Gal Gadot did a... it was during the strike. She did a press tour. She was doing something. And she mentioned how she was so excited to do Wonder Woman 3. And I made a video. I made a video that day. And I started editing it to get it ready for Saturday or Sunday. And then I missed the release of getting it up Saturday or Sunday. And then Monday or Tuesday, the leak came out that she was done. Like, that Gal Gadot doesn't know what she's talking about. She's not Wonder Woman anymore. So it's like, I can't release the video I made about Wonder Woman, being hyped about her appearing again in the movies, because it'd be a lie. It's not true. And then I was like, okay. Then I was working on an O1 video about the Batman casting rumor about the dude who played Mr. Fantastic. That turned out to be a lie. I just finished the video. I was getting ready to upload it. And it was either James Gunn or somebody else talking about how it wasn't true. And he was going through and he was citing YouTubers and other people. So I literally had just uploaded it and scheduled it to release that day. And then I erased it because there was no point, because it's not real. And then I just came to the point with DC News that, honestly, there's really no point covering DC News until it's actually official, because James Gunn and other people that know Gunn are just going to continue to lambaste YouTubers and influencers, and there's really no point in covering DC News anymore. It's not really fun anymore. You can't really do a fun rumors video, because they're just going to chastise you and kind of like gaslight you. So, I mean, there's really no... They've kind of taken all the fun out of speculation and rumors You know? Just kind of like, oh, well. And when... You're going to have to wait a long time for actual real information about these DC movies and stuff like that. The only thing I can theoretically do is actually talk about the failures of The Flash and Blue Beetle, and those aren't really fun videos to make, are they? Because you're highlighting something that didn't work. And that's not really going to be fun to watch because, I mean, it might be fun to kind of make fun of it a little bit, but at the same time, I feel terrible that the Blue Beetle failed. Not because, you know, I'm one of those people that was championing it, or championing the movie because of diversity. I think that should be like a side note. That shouldn't be like the whole marketing of the movie. In fact, Hollywood in general should stop doing that, because every movie they do for the past, like, almost 6 years, it's like they're reading off a script. Like, saying exactly why this movie needs to be made. Instead of focusing on that this was Blue Beetle's first live-action movie, they're doing everything in between that doesn't matter. You know? When Ernie Reyes Jr. Appeared in the Ninja Turtles movie, the media and people didn't market it as, like, this is the first movie to feature a Asian American or Polynesian American in a kung fu or superhero or whatever movie. Just like Ernie Reyes Jr., that up-and-coming martial artist, is appearing in the new Ninja Turtles movie. You know? That was it. Or like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 star is in Surf Ninjas. That's pretty much it. You talked about people's accomplishments, not whatever else Hollywood is doing. Like, basically sidelining people based on their ethnicity or their gender or something like that. That's terrible. And then they make that the focal point of all their press tour stuff. It's like, who really wants to talk about that? No one. And then they get mad at people and they say, oh, my video or my movie failed because people didn't go see it. It's like, you didn't make people interested in going to see your movie. You didn't talk about anything exciting. You didn't... This was Blue Beetle's first ever movie. You could have talked about how this was Jaime's, like, first big live-action thing, and they're going to do amazing things with Blue Beetle. We're going to do a lot of Super Sentai throwbacks. We're going to do a lot of, like, references to 80s and 90s pop cultures. They didn't talk about any of that. You know? It's a shame, because the Blue Beetle movie should have done well, but there was a lot of stuff holding it back. And I think the Aquaman movie is going to be, like, dead in the water as soon as it releases. So it's very tiring being a DC fan right now. It just is. I'm more excited about things like Transformers or whatever. Transformers and G.I. Joe, I think, is the next big movie crossover. I'm more excited about that than anything DC has in the pipeline. And I know it's probably not going to be that great of a movie either. Transformers and G.I. Joe. You know they're probably going to get The Rock involved again. They're going to bring Roadblock back. Duke is still dead, probably, unless they do... I don't know how they're going to do it, though. Like, are they going to tie it into the Snake Eyes movie that came out a couple years ago? Or are they going to tie it into, the Rocks thing? I just want them to do, like, a actual reboot of G.I. Joe so they can bring Duke back. I'm in Fortnite, honey. I forgot to wake you up, I'm sorry. Was I supposed to wake you up? Your neck hurts? Okay, why don't you get some Advil? Yeah, I come up with good ideas once in a while. I really need to change this glider, I don't like it. Now, am I missing any other G.I. Joe movies that came out, or was just the Snake Eyes one a couple years ago? It was just the Snake Eyes movie? Yeah. So what do you... Let me ask you guys this question. In the G.I. Joe Transformers thing, which is going to happen, like, there's no stopping it. What do you think they're going to do? You think they're going to reboot G.I. Joe with a new cast, or you think they're going to bring The Rock back? And have Roadblock come back? Which, can we just talk about how weird Roadblock was in as The Rock? Like, The Rock didn't even speak in rhyme as Roadblock, and The Rock can speak in rhyme. He used to do it all the time in the WWE or whatever, didn't he? Roadblock is a character that's supposed to have like a very cool, like, kind of I wouldn't say hip-hop, that wasn't a thing in the 80s. It wasn't hip-hop, what'd they call that? It was kind of like jive speak a little bit, but not. You think they're gonna reboot it? Yeah. The Tylenol is downstairs in the, Wow, they haven't got rid of this place yet. This place is still here. Well, it looks like we're gonna barely... Either we're gonna tie it, or we're gonna... Oh, that's... Ah! Stupid landlord. I don't know what's gonna happen, honey. All I know is 4 people are coming to help on Sunday. That's all I know. I don't know what they're gonna do. We're gonna do the best. Right, Amber, I'm aware that I don't want to say anything, okay? I don't know. Wow, our first match, we won. Kwing, you have a pump shotgun? Well, actually, you guys won. I didn't win. I did okay. No, I think I might have killed 1 or 2 people. You're very tired, honey. You got me hooked on Ohio Final Boss. I can't stop watching him. Huh. He's fun, isn't he? Yeah, I don't know who this person is, but goodbye. Yeah. Nah, I got it, John. Don't worry about it. That was 3 strikes. I try to give people a little bit of leeway, but that's... Nah. You get 3 strikes. I'm not that lenient. Also, I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you everything, but in your last stream... Which one? The last stream that you did. Ninja Turtles? Yeah, but when I was falling asleep, I noticed there was an account by a name in which the person was saying weird stuff about us personally. Viking guy. And then right when they started saying stuff, we got and then in the person, and then I noticed their names were back. Hmm.
last stream, but I don't know if they just mimicked one of our viewers. They
I don't
may
know.
have changed their name of our viewers because they've been doing that. They've been like changing names.
Why not? I'm bringing a skin back I haven't used in a while.
Skin looks kind
Evil Dead.
of... Oh.
Ash. Ash Williams. Why not? I probably won't be able to find his weapon though. Does he have a chainsaw weapon in this or no?
I went...
Fortnite is a baby game. Wow. There's so many content creators that cover Fortnite. Oh, I don't care that they were making fun of Fortnite. It's insults. Like, too many.
I just tell people I like it. I get to wear cool outfits.
I'm not very good at Fortnite.
Around. I mean,
Did he have a chainsaw weapon or
I'm
no?
good at it, but I enjoy it. I get to play as the Evil Dead guy.
I mean, I like Fortnite because of all the guest characters that are in it. That's what did it for me. Give him Wolverine claws. Why not? Give him Wolverine claws. That's funny.
I like it because you helped me like it because you
Do 80-year-olds play Fortnite? No idea. I don't know. There used to be a YouTube channel about this guy called Grandpa or something like that. I don't know if he's still alive or not, but he really right before the pandemic, I think it was 2018, there was this guy in his 70s or 80s. It's like Grandpa Plays stuff. And he played things like Fortnite and what was the name of that game? Minecraft. And like one other thing. And that's all he streams. And I think his name was Grandpa Plays or something like that. I don't remember. I only saw he was trending on YouTube like 4 years ago, something like that. Yeah, I remember that. Persona Grandma and Animal Crossing Grandma. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I know who those people are. But I was talking specifically about this old guy who streams, or did stream. I don't know what happened to him. When you wake up and you feel nauseous, it means you overworked yourself. You don't feel good. How you should have some ginger ale. Did you take your medicine, by the way? I want you to take some ginger ale. I want you to sip it. Do not gulp it. And that'll help with some of your nausea. Do we have bread? I don't think... If you're nauseous, I wouldn't have anything, like, too heavy. Bat wings. DC glider, why not? That's weird looking. Alright,
well, I can just take your plate. Why don't I take that so that she can't get that? Okay, I gotta...
I know. Bust open a can of ginger ale, but don't gulp it. You'll make yourself feel sicker. It helps. I don't know why ginger ale helps when you don't feel well. It just does. I don't know the... Headache and nausea. You were down in the basement a lot today, though, right? Yeah.
That's what I'm worried about there.
They'll be... Amber, it'll just be one... It'll be a couple hours for them. They'll be fine. And then it's... Yep. Just don't psych yourself out about it. Just trust me about the ginger ale, okay? Just don't gulp it. Trust me, that would be bad. Ginger ale is supposed to help by just, like, sipping it. What is that? The Squadron? Oh, wow. I could do all kinds of stuff. Alright. Give Bruce Campbell all kinds of things. Bruce Campbell was the cameo guy. Autobot symbol on his back? Nah. What is this? Chronos clock? No. What happened to his... Did they not give him his chainsaw weapon? I can't believe they didn't do that. Maybe I never got it. Thor cape. No one wants to translate Morse code. I really think, you know, what I would do, I think that while he's super popular right now, Ohio should have some type of anime made for him, or he should appear like, you know how Truck-kun appears in people's animes every once in a while as like a joke, like a running gag? I think that you could insert Ohio into just about anything, like anime related, and have him like just be like a brief cameo, and I think that would make Sotaru, I think is his name, very happy. Because, I mean, he loves anime. I mean, the dude, I saw him before he was the final boss. Because I remember he used to make Jotaro, like, live action things. It still hasn't got me into Jotaro, but I remember he does a really good Dio, like the Japanese Dio. Because you have to remember, some of these people pop up on social media, or not social media. They pop up on like YouTube and streaming sites before they become super popular on TikTok, and then they kind of erase their carbon footprint. So it's like, he's very talented. He could be a voice actor, actually. I hope he does get to do anime someday. I wish him nothing but the best. And there are very few TikTok people I like, so I mean, I do enjoy his content a lot. I'd just give him a sword. I can't find the chainsaw. I've been looking for the chainsaw weapon for some time, and I can't find it. Dr. Doom. Oh, nope, that's Dr. Doom's cloak. Oh well. We'll just do the sword or something like that. Cap shield. I don't think he'd be caught dead with that. No. I'm thinking maybe I didn't get something I was supposed to. Ha! What is this? Is that Goku's bow? That's weird looking. Yeah, he would have weapons like that. There you go. Alright, there we go. Bruce Campbell's ready to go. Let's ride. I did get everything in the Evil Dead bundle. Does he have the chainsaw arm? Or no? How do I find his pickaxe? Do I just put in the code for his pickaxe? Like, how do I find it? By season, by rarity. He's a movie star, right? So he should have... He should be in the movie section. Ah, there it is. We got it. And put the Wolverine claws away another time. I wanted the chainsaw arm. So yeah, he's in the movie stuff. You found it! Yay! But yeah, until there's like an official whatchamacallit, like until they have an official news recap of what's happening, like with actual casting for Batman stuff, I'm gonna wait until, you know, it's actually officially confirmed before making some of these videos, because you know, I also don't want to make videos gloating about Blue Beetle or anything like that, because I never wish the movie failure anyway. I did want to see it, I just don't have time to see it. If it's still around in September, maybe I'll go see it. But I'll probably buy it on digital once it releases. I don't know if I'm going to go see Aquaman, though, as much as I like Jason Momoa. Hit L2 to type Evil Dead. No, I got the chainsaw. We're good. The Terminator van. I still haven't changed that from Arnold. Hi, Zelda. Oh, yeah. What is it, cat? What's going on? Mark Hamill's the best Joker? No argument. Oh, I see. Somebody has Arnie in the background. You know what they should do? They should do Final Boss's walk animation, like, and put it in Fortnite. Although the only problem with doing that is they don't give creators royalties for that. The walk dance. I think that's kind of cool. But I actually had a friend, you guys probably don't know him, but Nathan Barnett, Talking Classics. They took his chicken bone dance, and they never gave him any revenue or anything for it. They saw one of his viral videos and they took his dance. That was kind of messed up. And then they also took the Charleston dance, and then the guy, I mean, he went all the way to court though. Like the guy from the Fresh Prince took them to court and lost because they said you can't copyright a dance or something like that. And that was just devastating. It was like, why you got to do Carlson like dirty like that? It's Carlson. Yeah, I don't like that Fortnite did that. So maybe we don't want them to do the Ohio Final Boss like walk dance, because I don't think the creator will get anything. They could put him in Fortnite though, and then they could give him like, it would be tailor made to his walking animation, or like you know, his emote. That'd be kind of cool. If he was in the item shop, Ohio Final Boss, I would buy it day one. Be like, sweet. Whoop. I have noticed something about TikTokers, though, and I'm just speaking candidly as a YouTuber. How a lot of these people end up getting super popular is they all use the same music. Like, I was noticing that a lot of their shorts or their TikTok videos, they're very similar to the previous TikTok video that they did. They don't really do anything that different. Like, the content is basically recycled. Which, it's something you can't do as a YouTuber. You can't really recycle the same content over and over and over again. Even Smosh back in the day, they used to change their skits. Yeah, they did skits, but they didn't do the same type of skit every time. They would do their popular skits every once in a while, their Food Wars or whatever it was called. But they would always try to, you know, keep people guessing with their content. TikTokers, the audience is so, I guess you would say, fickle or very, they don't like change, that all the TikTokers do the same type of content over and over and over again. They just change it just a little bit. At first I thought I was seeing this one guy who is famous for doing like one thing, and then I was looking at it to make sure that he wasn't just re-uploading stuff, but I did see that he uploaded the same thing. I'm not going to say who this is, but he uploaded the same TikTok video, and all he did was change the music. It's the same exact video as his previous TikTok video. Same thing. All he did was change the music and the lighting. That was it. Nothing changed. Ugh! I am the first to die. Kwings X Fortnite. Never happened. Like, even if we had 1 million subscribers, we don't have enough enough pull to get on Fortnite. They would never ever. I'm just being completely blunt. They would never have a Christian couple in Fortnite. Ever. Never happened. In fact, because of who Amber and I are, we'd never be able to be allowed on TikTok. They would, like, remove our TikTok. I guarantee you. I bet. Never happened. The only reason we're still on YouTube and we haven't been able to been, you know, removed from YouTube is we know the people at YouTube. We're basically grandfathered into the program. Like, we've been YouTube partners for as long as possible. And none of our videos have ever attacked anybody or done anything bad. You know? So we're squeaky clean. That's why we're, you know... But if we went to TikTok or something like that, they would dig up something about us and be like, oh, these people can't be on TikTok. So... And there's an unofficial TikTok that's not ours, so if you guys are watching us on TikTok, that's not us. Somebody has re-uploaded our content, and we can't get TikTok to pull it off. So, there's somebody who has made a TikTok for us, but it's not us. Yep. If you see any Kwings Let's Plays content on TikTok, it's not us. We don't have a TikTok. We don't have a Rumble either. Somebody uploaded our content on Rumble. That's not us. We don't have a Rumble. The only things that are official are Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Those are the only official social media things we have. And YouTube. That's it. And our Twitch. Everything else is either a fan created it, or somebody's stealing our content and trying to make a buck off us. What's Rumble? Rumble is a... I'll probably get this wrong. But I think Rumble is a streaming app? Or it's like... TikTok? I don't know. Or Twitter? I'm not sure. I don't... I barely use my Twitter as it is. I only use my Twitter every once in a while. But then I had, like, some haters, like, pestering me. So it's like I just haven't really gone on there very much. I basically DM friends. And sometimes I repost, like, stuff that we're doing here. But I just haven't really... I mostly just reply to people that I know. And there hasn't been anything really interesting to talk on TikTok. Or not TikTok, Twitter. Mostly things that people are talking about on Twitter right now is highly political, and I hate politics. So I'm just not there. I don't even want to be included in the conversation. So I've just been... any time that I would normally spend on Twitter, right now I'm just doing stuff like watching anime. Or tonight I'm going to be super busy, so I won't be on Twitter. I'll be recording footage of Armored Core 6, so I can start getting that up for the O1 channel. As soon as I'm done streaming, I'm going to be recording that. Somebody's attacking my awesome thing. Taking my fun truck there, Truck-kun. I don't know. I not to insult anybody that watches TikTok, but I feel that TikTok is made for people with low attention spans and who aren't very intelligent. Like, you literally had a TikToker, non-satire, who was saying that the Spartans didn't exist. And how Greece... This is a professor. A woman professor who is saying all these historical facts are not real. And she's got, like, millions of followers on TikTok. And I'm just like... TikTok is not for smart people. It's for really stupid people. And it worries me because, like, these TikTokers are able to get, like, a much bigger audience than YouTubers who make, like, quality content. Either they live stream or they upload scripted things or they do news uploads, whatever. You know, they're taking the time to make, like, 10, 20-minute videos every day. TikTokers, for the most part, there's some really weird people on there. Like, really dumb people. I'm not just talking like people that believe like the Earth is flat. I'm talking about people literally that are denying actual historical fact about like Greece and Rome, Japan, things like that. And that the dangerous aspect is it gives these people a huge platform to spread their idiocy. Like before, they'd be contained to something like MySpace or something. And it's just, yeah, I don't even have a TikTok. Like, I don't even have the app because it's like, I don't want to get stupid. I just watch the people that are TikTokers on YouTube, like Ohio and Cabby and one other guy. Maybe people can help me out here. There's this dude. I'm going to describe him. You tell me if you know his name. He wears a red wig. He's huge. He's like 7 foot tall. And he's like wicked buff. He looks like a bodybuilder. And he dresses as an anime character. Ijiro, I think is his name. And he does that weird Giga Chad expression. And he does these karate matches. I don't know if they're real karate matches or not, but like all these people punch and kick him and he hits them in one. He knocks them out in one hit. And I don't know anything about this guy. I was watching Ohio's videos and YouTube recommended this guy, and I've been watching some of his videos. Because, you know, TikTok videos are really short. And I don't know anything about him. He recently hit 2 million subscribers too. And he's just like this huge bodybuilder that does like, I think MMA or something. I have no idea. Yeah, that's it, John. Can you explain to me, John, who is he? What does he do? Like, what? Is he really a mixed martial artist guy, or is he just a TikToker? Like, what does he do? Like, what? Is he a professional MMA person? No, I know he's an anime character. I'm talking about the live-action guy. He does karate matches. He beats people in one hit. It's really interesting to watch. He's just a poser? He's just a cosplayer? So what are these karate tournaments that he keeps entering? Like, I don't understand what that's about. Aw, Bruce Campbell lost. You think he's just a TikToker? I mean, have you seen the ones where he actually gets in the ring and fights people, though? It looks real to me. Doesn't even look like the other guys are pulling their punches, either. I know what a pulled punch looks like. I used to take martial arts. Unless they're doing like some type of camera trick I'm not aware of. It really looks like he's taking blows. Later, Gio. Alright, so we did Bruce Campbell. Who should we do next? Oh, I thought that guy was Morpheus. No. They still don't have Neo in this, do they? Anakin. Yeah, people's attention span, or the new generation of people's attention spans is very short. Yeah, that's not up to debate. Because we have people on this channel that subscribe just for our shorts. Like, they only watch our shorts. They don't watch anything else. We got a lot of shorts, so we get people subscribing for shorts. And then when I don't have any shorts, I lose like 30, 40 subscribers like that. Like, if I go a day without uploading a short, the next day I lose like 40 to 50 subscribers. It's insane. It's like they can't... I mean, I'm pretty sure they don't watch my live streams, but... they can't wait one day, like, they can't miss one day, or they go somewhere else. Like, the chasing the shorts and TikTok's audience is very, very hard. It's incredibly hard. Even the day that I kid you not, the day that I didn't post another Dragon Ball Z short, like, not only did we get less views on those shorts, but we lost, like, 25 subscribers. is crazy. Who's Logan Chitwood? Who is that? I don't know who that is. All right, we're going to do a Canon event. Let's see, what is this? Meanwhile, chainsaw hand becomes a regular pickaxe. Oh, so you can only... That's why I couldn't find it. The chainsaw arm only becomes... Gotcha. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, that's cool looking. Miguel's getting serious now. Miguel's getting serious. Oh, gosh. I don't even know what that is. Give him the Blackbird. We're da 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 da. Oh my gosh, they're gonna ruin one of my favorite shows. Canon Event, lols. Should we say that as a time code? Canon Event. I mean, I can't... It doesn't matter. Like, Amber and I have been accused of wrongthink. We can't challenge anything on TikTok. They'll never remove our videos. They'll applaud theft of our videos on TikTok. We don't think like TikTokers. We don't have, you know... Not that I know everybody on TikTok's, you know, social or political beliefs. A lot of them don't say anything, which is... In hindsight, I wish I did that a long time ago. The problem is YouTube was a very open space when it first started, so everybody was very... very open about every aspect of their life, because before, YouTube was a place where bloggers came to talk about everything that happened in their lives, whether they got cancer or a family member died or they got a bad haircut or, you know, and then it became a place, it evolved into almost kind of like a television network, like where everybody's YouTube channel is like their own type of TV station. Something like that. But also, like, it created echo chambers for both the left and the right here on YouTube. So there's a section of YouTube that's dedicated to one type of political thinking, and then there's another part of YouTube that's dedicated to the other part, but there's nothing in the middle. And you're, like, ridiculed if you're in the middle. Kind of like a tug-of-war between the two. So, and that's where I sit, personally. And that makes me a bad guy. And then, only one side says that there is no center, but I'm not going to say what side says that, because I'm not getting into that, but... in hindsight, if I had a time machine, a lot of my problems probably could have been resolved in the past if I was never open about things I thought about, like, stuff that happened during the pandemic and riots and things like that. If I wasn't really, trusting people and talking about, like, common sense thinking on my social media years ago, I probably wouldn't be in the position that I'm in. And I probably would get more brand deals and I could be on TikTok or whatever. But I'm too honest of a person that, you know, my honesty basically harms me, pretty much. So, that's where we're at. But yeah, if people are uploading my stuff illegally, there's nothing I can do. Like, I could write a complaint to TikTok, but I guarantee you TikTok, people who run it, they won't do anything. Thankfully, there's not too many of our stuff over there. But, yeah. But I'm not going to other social media places because it's already... it's already hard enough to run the social media platforms that I have. And I can't choose people to run my social media stuff because Twitter erased or suspended our Twitter at one point. I think it was in May or something like that, because they called us a spam account. Even though we were doing the exact same thing that IGN always did, like, they came after us. And they were going to keep our channel forever suspended, like our Twitter. And we had to explain to them that what they did was wrong. And we had to let go of a friend who was running our Twitter. and doing a great job with our Twitter for years. And it was hard because, like, you know, our views went down on Twitter too because, like, we weren't posting as much as this guy was. He was schedule posting things all the time, and he was doing a great job. Like, very good community manager on Twitter, like, for us. Like, amazing, fantastic. But in order to maintain our Twitter, we had to, you know, we had to work with Twitter, the Twitter support people or X support people, and they basically told us that the Twitter can only be run by me and Amber. Like, that's the only people they'll allow to run it, or they're going to terminate our account. And this is under Elon Musk. So the only reason we're not as active on our Twitter anymore is because, like, we don't want to be accused of spam. So we only are allowed to post so many posts a day over on Twitter, or they'll count it as spam. Isn't that insane? And I have the entire email from support. That exchange and their, you know, their thing with us. But we're such a small person on Twitter that even if we were posted, like, what Twitter support is really like, we don't have enough traction for people to get that to, like, really big personalities and people who don't like Twitter or whatever, or X. But we used to get our account suspended all the time. Like, people would flag us on Twitter all the time. The difference is old Twitter would at least reinstate us because they knew we were a business. So it's like they couldn't completely silence us because we were an LLC. And we weren't just, like, you know, a person. We were persons. There was two people who owned the account, and it was connected to our business. So they were more careful than, I guess, Elon. And Elon's team suspended us even though we were paying customers. And here's the thing. When we were paying for Twitter Blue, even though we were suspended, they weren't going to Twitter support or X support, whatever they were. They weren't going to refund us. Like, even if our account was suspended, they weren't going to give us a way to get rid of our Twitter Blue. Like, we would always be paying for it, and our account would always be on read only. Yeah, no worries. Why are you saying bye to Seth? Is Seth going to sleep? Oh yeah, it's 1 a.m. Later, Seth. So anyway, guys and gals, I'm going to be experimenting on YouTube again to try to get views up. I'm going to start posting 2 shorts a day. I'm going to be experimenting with times. So you might see a short pop up at like 3 in the morning, or you might see a short pop up at 11 at night. I'm still going to be consistent with the 8 a.m. stuff. Like, Amber's given me a lot of shorts. She's gotten a ton. So ow. But I'm just gonna keep experimenting to try to help this channel as much as possible. Even though shorts don't pay anything at all. Shorts are not very good. Shorts have a purpose, and they bring up your real-time views. The thing that's scary about YouTube shorts that I've noticed is, like, once you make a YouTube short, like, after an hour or two, they die. It's like, they will only suggest your short if you're, like, a small creator for, like, the first maybe hour. And then after that, it's up to your subscriber base. And since we can't notify our subscriber base, then the short just kind of completely just is dead. The only way it gets legs is if, like, it does really well within its first hour. If you can get a short to get 1,000 views within the first 30 minutes to 40 minutes, I guarantee you that short is going to get 4,000 or 5,000 views by the end of the day. Like, that'll continue to grow. If it takes you 12 hours to get 1,000 views on one short, that's it. Like, once you hit 1,000 views, that's it. That's a cutoff. So if I'm able to post a short at 3 a.m. and it gets like 500 views or it gets like 1,000 views or something like that, that'll help our hourly views a lot. And that'd be like 3 hour. That'd be like 3 my time, so that'd be like midnight in the West Coast. So if I did it at 11 o'clock at night or 11:30, that would be like 9 o'clock in the West Coast. That dude was trying to kill me. Whoa! Still trying to kill me. Ah! Crap. Wait, what happened to this place? Didn't the guardrails used to break? Oh, I'm on a track. Ah, now it makes sense. Wait, what's my handbrake now? Oh, there we go. Huh. I wanted to hit him again. Is he dead? Oh, I wanted to run him over. Whoa! Can we get out of here? I'll try to get out of here. Are we just in a circle? There's gotta be more out here. Yeah, there is, okay. I was stuck on the racetrack thing. Wonder how alert I'm gonna be to record these videos tonight. Oh, that's gonna be interesting, playing Armor Core when I'm literally exhausted. That does make for some of the funniest uploads, though. I will let you guys in on a secret. Like, some of our best viral videos, back in the days when Amber and I were, like, so tired that we couldn't tell our right hand from our left hand when we recorded things like Disney Infinity or Skylanders. Like, I would work on my O1 channel making a video review, and then Amber would come upstairs, and we would record Skylanders at, like, I don't know, 1 midnight, 1 in the morning. Because you have to remember that I was up during the day when I got up like around 3 o'clock or noon. I was writing lore. I was writing Arkham stuff because the Arkham stuff was making us a ton of revenue. Like, I'd be researching and writing, and then right when I was done with all my Batman stuff is when Amber would come up to the office in Boston, and we would record on that tiny, that television up there. We do our Skylander stuff, and that's where we did the Mario Power Tennis and stuff like that. And then I had to change how I was recording with her because we had some really mean neighbors who would pound on the wall. So I wasn't able to record anything but Batman lore in the office, and that's when we got more accustomed to recording in the living room, and why we tend to record in the living room like every house we go to. Is because, like, the living room is just more, I don't know. It's more open, and it's not close to people's bedrooms. Usually. But the problem we had with the Boston apartment is the ceilings were so big that when we did voiceover, it would bounce off, you know. When Amber and I did Let's Plays, you can hear in the older videos that sometimes you'd hear an echo in the background. so I had to find ways of dampening the sound, as well as we put a big, thick blanket behind our couch, almost kind of like a green screen, and it would soak up the audio. The problem is that blanket would get wicked hot. So the air conditioner in the house would be like 65, 64 degrees. Which Amber complains about the air conditioner here, but I only keep the air conditioner here at like 67, 68 all summer long. And in the wintertime, I keep my heat around like 60, 60, 66, 67 all year round. So the temperature is consistent. It's not like too cold in the winter or too hot in the summer. It's like the same temperature all year round in my house. More or less. If you're cold, we have throw blankets, like if you were hanging out. It also, that's how we keep our heating and air conditioning costs down. Like my light, or my heating and electricity bill is not too bad. Because I don't really mess around with my thermostat. So that's kind of what we do. Little life hack for you. If you don't want to pay a lot of electricity and air conditioning and heating stuff, try to keep your heat and air conditioner consistent all year round. And you'll be surprised that you don't pay very much on your bill. Life hack! I discovered that by accident. It's a Canon event. Wow. Wow, you guys are on the ball tonight. Holy cow. Oh! I mean, it seems to work for me. I saved so much electricity. And I was paying my electricity company the same every month for like 6 years. The electricity company gave me a check back right before the pandemic, because I guess they thought the world was going to end. And I actually got a check from the Pennsylvania Power Company because they said I'd been overpaying them. And I was like, wait a second, this is what my electricity bill costs in Boston. I'm not going to say how much it was in Boston. But running the server, the computers, all the stuff that we do, the lights, I factored in when we lived in Boston, that's how much it would be in Pennsylvania. Lo and behold, that turned out to not be true. So I was overpaying my electricity bill for like 6 years or something like that. And then one day, right before the pandemic, right before everybody was like, locked in their houses or whatever, I got a check from them, and they basically reimbursed me for some of the money that I was overpaying them. $66 is cold for you? Or 68? Nah, 68's fine. I mean, for me, I guess I'm Mr. Freeze, though. I keep it at... My air conditioner, as soon as summer starts, my air conditioner is 68. All year round. Like, all summer. I don't like heat, so I never keep it at 70. Sometimes, when the temperature raises to 90 degrees outside, I'll lower my air conditioner to 66 for, like, a little bit, but... For the most part, I keep it around the same because you don't have to, especially with central air, you don't have to have your air conditioner on wicked cold all the time because the air is going to circulate through your house. So you don't want to do anything that's going to be bad for your central air stuff, It's a Canon event. Yatta! Alright, who should we be next? For you, it's always 62? For your air conditioner? Like, your central air? Aren't you worried about, like, freezing your pipes? I'd be worried about, like, your pipes bursting or something like that. If you have a central air unit, if you have a window unit, go for it. Like, you can keep your window unit as cold as you want. Those things are really easy to replace. But if you're using, like, a wall air conditioner unit or, like, central air, I would not recommend going below 65 on your air conditioner, because you're going to mess up your pipes. How do I know this? Because I got in trouble. I almost burst the pipes of our Boston apartment. I was running my air conditioner as low as it would go because I was always hot. Because we had a loft. We had a loft apartment, a 2-bedroom condo loft. So the upstairs was always really hot. The downstairs was like you lived in an igloo. And Amber wasn't home a lot, or she slept during the day because we worked at night. So when I was up in the office, because we didn't have very good circulation, I kept my air conditioner at 60. Like, and let me tell you, in Cape Cod / the Boston area, it doesn't get as hot as it does in Pennsylvania or the Midwest. So it would only be like, because you live near the ocean, right? So you could actually, the summers were only anywhere between maybe 75 to, at the most, sometimes it would get up to 78, maybe 80, and I was running my air conditioner at 60 because I didn't like when it got sticky at all. I didn't like the heat. Any type, 70 is too hot for me. I don't like, I don't like it. So the landlord and the maintenance people had to come to my house because they used to do random inspections, but they weren't jerks about it like here. So they'd do a random inspection. They'd say our house is fine. The landlord saw the thermostat in our Boston place, right? And she saw that it was 60 degrees, and she nearly had a heart attack. And before she left, she raced upstairs with her clipboard, and she told me, "Why is the thermostat that low?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about? It's only 60 in here. I wish it could go 50. And she's like, "You are going to ruin the pipes in my building." And I'm like, "Oh, I didn't know that." And it's like, "Well, what's okay? What's the lowest that I can run this thing that you're okay with? Because if I keep pressing the button, it'll get down to the 50s." And her face just went white. And she was a Latino lady, and her face just went white, like whoosh. And it looked like she was going to snap. And then she very calmly, because I was a good tenant, she was like, "I don't want to see this thermostat for your air conditioner below like 65. Like the lowest you can go is 65. I was like, "Okay, I can suffer at 65." But I had no idea that pipes can freeze or break in the summer. Like, because what she was explaining to me is that when the temperature drops at night, it might be like 70 or something outside right now while I'm running the AC, but the temperature can drop as below like right around the 50s. And if I'm running my air conditioner at like right around 60, 58, like I could potentially damage my pipes. And that was an apartment complex that had problems with carbon monoxide. Like, so that's why we had to have so many carbon monoxide detectors. This apartment that we're living in doesn't have a CO2 problem, so I don't really need a carbon monoxide or whatever detector. I have them anyway because I'm paranoid. But, you know, if you were to break that type of central unit, then you could risk getting, like, silent death, as well as the people that live in the building. So that's why, you know, I learned don't do that. But I had no idea before. It was like, oh, I thought I could just run the air conditioner as cold as it went. It would be fine. No clue. We haven't used Batman in a while. Let's go with Fortnite Batman. Meanwhile, Canon Event. Batman claws work. And did we have the Batwing? What is this? Oh, that's some... So that's my little story. That's why I don't run the air conditioner very as cold as I wish I could, because I don't want to risk like breaking something. And also, like, if I broke the pipes, then I would be financially responsible for repairing them, because I would be the one that broke them, and I don't want to pay for that. That would be probably tens of thousands of dollars, maybe more. I don't know. Be the pipes in the entire building, like probably the pipes connecting. I don't think the pipes are just in this house. I think it's like outside, like between my house and the neighbor's house, and I wouldn't want to. You know, that would be, oof. No thanks. So I'm gonna play it safe. I'm not a heating and air person, so I don't know. Man, that Batwing looks stupid. That's not a very good Batwing. I thought they had a better Batwing in this. I guess I never got it. I guess that's it. But when I used to have a, before I had central air, I used to have like air conditioners in the window, and I would have those things as cold as possible, because if they broke, it'd be very easy to replace them. You know, use them in the summer, and if they stopped working, then you just get another one in the next year, like before the summer rolled around. You could actually probably buy a cheap air conditioner unit, or a really good air conditioner unit, in the wintertime, because the prices are going to go down, because they're not in high demand right now. The best time to buy a new air conditioner is actually to buy it in the fall. And then, you know, when the summer rolls around, you're going to have a really good AC unit. If you buy a Windows unit, that's how you do that. Because you can actually get a really good one later in the year. So you could get if you really need to get a crummy one, get a crummy one in the summer. And then when the winter rolls around and they're starting to slash the prices on certain appliances, that's when you buy like a really good air conditioner that was originally like $300 and you get it for like $150. That's being a smart shopper. Because they do mark them down, because they're trying to get rid of the inventory so that when the summer rolls around, they can get the new air conditioning brand, but they got to get rid of their stock first, usually. Stores don't tend to like shipping them back to the manufacturer because they lose money. I was a very good salesman. Hey, Mage Wolf. Is John still here, or is he gone? The only thing I don't like about the Ashoka show is when Sabine got stabbed with the lightsaber. For me, it just feels like all these new characters have so much plot armor from being stabbed with a lightsaber. So it's like lightsaber stabbing holds no stakes anymore. It's like, you know what it reminds me of? The Black Knight from Monty Python. 'Tis but a scratch. I just stabbed you through the lung. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. No, you didn't. You stabbed me in the side. I'm perfectly fine. I just obliterated your lung, sir. No, you didn't. I still have another lung. You know? That's what it feels like. It feels like Star Wars is becoming kind of like a parody of itself. It's weird. It's like poor Qui-Gon. Qui-Gon got murdered, stabbed through, and then I was reading on Twitter, like this guy was making this Twitter thread who's like a big Ahsoka fan or whatever. He's one of those weirdos. But he was making this huge thread, and he was like, the reason why all these other people can be stabbed, because it's like he completely forgets where people's vital organs are, like your lungs and your heart and other places that people have been stabbed, kidneys. He's like, The reason why Qui-Gon died is because Qui-Gon got stabbed right directly in the stomach and it severed his spine. Also, his organs are there, and it's like, dude, you do realize that where Sabine got stabbed, it's not just like there's no organs on her side. There's a lung there. As well as there's other organs. And when a lightsaber stabs you, it doesn't make like a clean cut. It kind of vaporizes tissue. It's not quite like an explosion, but like it just completely cauterizes and melts whatever it goes through. There would be like a gaping hole in you forever, unless you had like some type of, I don't know, medical technology to restore tissue or something like that. I don't know. Being stabbed by a lightsaber is usually a death sentence for every stormtrooper it's ever hit. And he was using Cal as example too, because he was like, well, Cal got stabbed. It's like, no, Cal didn't get impaled by a full lightsaber. He got stabbed by the tip of it. He was also wearing armor, and that pain of being stabbed with the lightsaber was enough to, you know, really hurt him, but it didn't go all the way through because it was just the very tip of the lightsaber, the blade. The whole blade hadn't gone through his chest or he would have died, because pretty sure Vader was aiming for the guy's heart. Right? So I don't know. It just, that's the only thing I don't like about the Ahsoka show, is it just completely ruins the whole like lightsaber stuff. Like there's no more stakes involved. Everybody that's been stabbed with a lightsaber the past few years in Disney has survived. And not just survived, it's like, it's but a scratch. 'Tis a flesh wound. They've become the Black Knight. And it's, I don't know. It's to the point where it's just kind of like, not even an eye-rolling moment anymore. It's like, I could literally place a bet with somebody, like for hundreds of dollars, about somebody being stabbed with a lightsaber in an episode and just walking away like it was nothing. Like getting like a scratch from like a scratch from what? Scratch from like a cat or something. Completely treatable and totally fine. Unless they really don't want to have that character in the show anymore, and then, you know, when they stab you for real, doesn't matter where they stab you in an ankle, you'll die. Well, they died because the lightsaber had poison on it. Oh, okay. They died because their arm was chopped off. What? But Luke had his arm chopped off. Well, he had plot armor. He's fine. But, what? Yeah, the other guy lost too much blood. But it cauterizes. The lightsaber cauterizes. Oh, no, it doesn't anymore. Now it's like, that person has an open wound. But that's not what lasers do. But I'm happy that Ahsoka got a show, but I like Ahsoka from... Here's another thing that bugged me, now that I'm nitpicking. Why was she so quick to train Sabine when she wanted nothing to do with Grogu? Her entire reasoning for not training Jedi anymore is because she doesn't think she's fit to train them, and that she'll never train another Jedi as long as they live. And then Sabine shows up with her armor, and Ahsoka's like, "Okay, I will train you." It's like, what about the previous show where she made a big stink about like having Luke train Grogu? I don't understand. Yeah, I don't get that. That to me, I know I'm not supposed to ask questions in fandom anymore, but that was just kind of like, huh? She made a big thing about passing on training Grogu, where she would actually be a good person. She's literally the apprentice of Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan. She would be a great Jedi teacher. And she's just randomly going to do Sabine because why? And technically she's not a Jedi anymore either, so... But I guess maybe she is a Jedi again, I don't know. I guess Ahsoka can be whatever she wants. Although I like her not being a Jedi, I think that's cool. She's like a rebel. I like that. I'm Batman. Hi, Fish Stick. I'm Batman. Ow! Batman died. I don't know, Garrett. I still don't like the Disney Star Wars stuff. I prefer the OG canon. It just seems like Disney Star Wars to me is like a career politician. They keep changing their stance whenever they feel like it. They're not consistent. Ooh, I want to ride a motorbike. Batman on a motorbike! Batman riding side on the motorbike. Backseat Batman! Oh! Aha! Wait, where did the Stormtrooper guy go? Stormtrooper guy! Yeah! Oh, you got a pump-action shotgun, okay. Wait, how do we turn this thing around? It's a hard... Okay, there we go. Woohoo! Dun, 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 dun. Oh gosh, I still have that song stuck in my head, even though I'm not even playing Dragon Ball anymore. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. It's just, it's there. It's there forever. There forever in my head. Ow. I guess he wants to ride with Batman. Do you want to ride with Batman? Anybody remember that commercial? The Snickers commercial? I'm Batman. Do you want to ride with Batman? The football player who gets, like, sacked so hard he thinks he's Batman. Or something like that. At least I think that's what it was. Sorry about that, Stormtrooper. Oh, those commercials are... You've never seen it? Oh, okay. After the stream, type Snickers Batman commercial. And you'll see this famous football player. I don't remember his name. I don't even remember the team he played for. The only thing I'll remember is he gets hit so hard that he believes he's Batman. And he goes around saying all this really ridiculous stuff. It's funny. Doing that right now. I hope it's still on the air, because that was a really funny commercial. You 90s and 2000 people know what I'm talking about? You remember the Batman commercial with the football player? Oh, you found it? Okay, great. Yeah, I think it was a Snickers commercial, wasn't it? Was it a Sneakers or a Snickers commercial? 1996. Holy crap. I don't know why I thought that was going to work. Dude, guys, he got sacked so hard he says he's Batman. Yep, that's it. That's the one. That's a great commercial. Ah! Dun 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 dun. Solo, what are you doing, honey? Ow. I know! It's a funny commercial. Ah! Oh, you're playing Blues Cat? You guys are doing great. You guys are kicking butt and taking names. Doing awesome. Ow. Oops. Dun 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 dun. Ouch. Well, we were shredding them, now we're losing. Ow. Oops. Ouch. Oh no, Batman's gonna lose. Oops. Ow! Goku got me. Aww. That's too bad. Goku got me. I'm sad now. Yeah, Goku got me. Why isn't 007 in Fortnite? I don't know. That's a good question. I'm not sure. Dun, 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 dun. All right, I'm playing as Goku now. That way I can get away with doing the Dragon Ball theme in my head. I'm gonna play as Goku, 'cause I can. Yeah. Blue Goku. Wow, he looks a little... He used to look better, didn't he? What happened? Yeah, I'm gonna go with base Goku. That's a perfect abridged Goku? Huh. I still haven't done anything with these. I love these claws now, but I haven't done much with them. Where's the power pole for Goku? Doesn't he have a power pole? Power pole extend? There it is. I want Flying Nimbus. Flying Nimbus a thing? Flying Nimbus! Flying Nimbus? Yeah! There we go! Woo-woo! I'm excited. Dun 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 dun. Alright, this will be my last one. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Goku! Goku Black. Oh, right, my charging ability. I forgot about that. Oh, man, how am I going to find that emote? Shadow Puppet. It's fine. Oh! Oh, right. It does it anyway. Wait, that's not the same one. That's not my charging up one. I need my charging up one. Find my charging up one. Did I ever get the charging one? No, that's not it. Yeah, there it is. Boosting key. Now I'm one of the cool kids. Haha! Am I gonna watch Loki Season 2? Maybe, but I am kind of... I wouldn't say burned out from... I'm kind of like just at the point where I don't really care about a lot of the Marvel and DC projects anymore. It's just... I'm tired of being disappointed. That I'm just like... I'm almost at the point of like, I just don't care anymore. I'm giving them a shot with this... I'm not even really giving them a shot with the Superman Legacy movie. Like, I'm very hopeful and most looking forward to the Batman movie that they haven't even made yet. Like, the second Batman movie and the Batman Brave and the Bold. Like, that's... If both of those do badly, I'm just... I don't know what I'm going to do. As a fan, you want to root for them to get better, but I just don't... I don't know what to tell you, because when studios made mistakes in the 90s or the 80s, they course-corrected really quickly. You know? If a show failed, the next show that they released would be better than the one that got canceled. And that's not the case anymore, because they don't make quality products anymore. They don't care about quality. I don't know what they care about, to be honest. But it's not making a quality show or a quality movie anymore. And if they're not careful, I mean, if they really aren't careful, they're going to end up destroying not just the superhero movie genre, but they're really going to cripple the comic book industry. That's where I see this going. Because the comic book industry has already been listing for years. It's just not doing well. I just got sick and tired of talking about it because it's never changed. It's still like the Titanic. It just hasn't fully sunk yet. It's still traveling to New York. It hasn't hit the iceberg yet. But it hasn't changed course. So it's only a matter of time before they hit the iceberg. You know what I mean? I don't understand the mentality that people have nowadays. It frightens me, because when something doesn't work, you're supposed to find ways of improving it and making it better so that the next time around, you know, it's going to be awesome. Like, that's... in video games, you see that all the time with sequels and stuff like that. If the first game didn't do well, the sequel always improves upon parts of the first game and makes it better. But in Hollywood, whether it's TV shows, movies, cartoons, etc., they're kind of, in my eyes, they're a bunch of kids stamping their feet, throwing a tantrum, expecting the next thing that they release for people to watch it. And then when they don't watch it, the children who are stamping their feet, throwing their tantrum, look confused, but they still throw their tantrum and complain and whine. But they don't change. They don't try to improve at all. They just do the same thing over and over again and wonder why they can't even fathom why it didn't work out. It doesn't even register in their minds. It's not their fault. It's the audience's fault for not watching. Like, take the Blue Beetle, for instance. The meltdown that, you know, DC, or not DC fans, the meltdown that one group of people is having about Blue Beetle, and I'm not talking Latinos, but the one political side is having for Blue Beetle and saying all this terrible things to people who haven't seen the movie or don't want to see the movie is just ludicrous. And it's like that mentality that they have where everyone is their enemy for not doing something they told them to do or is expected of them, like, just makes them look like lunatics. But in their minds, they see themselves as champions when they're psychopaths. Do you know what I mean? Like, all these people on Twitter and that one echo chamber on YouTube, they're blaming the audience for not supporting Blue Beetle. And all this other stuff, all this crazy things that I don't even want to talk about because I'll probably get this video demonetized. But making every excuse in the book and not even looking at the facts about what the movie was about or how the character's so obscure or any of this. It doesn't even register to them. And that is frightening because a lot of these people are allowed to vote. We're sharing the same air with all these idiots. It's terrifying. You know? That's the most crazy thing right now. And the studio executives are doing the same thing. I've seen some of the people talking about Blue Beetle. They're literally blaming the audience. It's the audience's fault. It's like, what? It's like, it's not even a bad movie. But, I don't know. Like I said, in days long ago, in uncharted regions of our history, when people failed, they would strive to do better and improve. And nowadays, when people fail, they continue to fail spectacularly and never learn their lesson. That's scary. You know? I don't have any sympathy or even, I don't really see those people as people. They're not people. They're like robots that are broken. And just like they're following their programming and they don't know how to change. They don't know how to swap out the disk with some new like updates. Just recycling the same program over and over and over and over and over. That's why they're bots. Because they're not really human at all. They're like following a simulation that can't ever change. You know? It's weird. If I was the star Blue Beetle or whatever, I'd be like, okay, this is what audience didn't like in our movie. And, you know, if we get to do a sequel, this is what we're going to do different. This is how we're going to do the marketing of the movie different. This is how we're going to talk about the movie different. You know? You can't use the same playbook that Hollywood uses all the time. And I heard people, you know, who saw the movie enjoyed it a lot. Like, most of my press friends really loved it. But every interview that I saw for the movie, everybody was talking about stuff that had nothing to do with the movie over and over and over again. You know, they were focusing too much on the people who are in the movie rather than what the superhero about the movie is. Like, everything that you could think of was like, I don't know, it was almost like watching like a Captain Marvel tour. Remember when Captain Marvel came out in theaters? Or whatever? What was the marketing like? The marketing was like, this is the first woman superhero live-action movie. Which was a lie, because Wonder Woman came out way before that. And there were action movies of women heroes in the 90s and the 80s and even the 70s. The Red Sonja movies, all this stuff. Like, there were movie vehicles for women in a starring role as well as, like, as the, you know, main protagonist of the movie well before the Captain Marvel thing. But they were doing the same thing with Blue Beetle. They were saying it was the first Latino movie or the first blah, 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 blah. And they were doing everything to deviate away from that this was a Blue Beetle movie. They were just following the same broken script lines over and over and over and over and over and over. And then they look at themselves and they're like proud of themselves for everything they said. But then when their movie doesn't do well, they're like, how dare people not watch this? If you didn't watch this, it's because you don't like me because of who I am. It's like, what? It's like they just, you know, they break from the script and then they lose it. And it's sad and pathetic. So it's like, I want to like the people that made the movie, but they're more the same Hollywood, you know, broken record. At this point where I just don't care. I mean, some of the press tour and some of the stuff they were saying on Twitter made me not interested in the movie. To be honest, like, I heard some of the stars saying stuff on social media and other things and all kinds of stuff, hanging out with the wrong crowd of people. You know, using those people to promote their stuff. Literally, they had bullies promote them. One of the biggest guys on Twitter is one of the biggest bullies on the platform, and, you know, just, you know, it was like, I'm not watching this. I'm not talking about this movie. You know, done. I might have, but no way. So, I mean, you know, part of me is kind of glad that movie failed, because some of the people that were championing that movie with everything they had, all their resources, you know, it was a loss for them. And that to me is funny, because I hate those people. Those people were really mean and nasty to me for years, and I don't, you know, it was devastated that they decided to be like, oh, okay, you know, this is the movie that we're going to throw everything behind. Because it's like, I was actually interested in it, but it's like, you know. So when it failed, I was like, wow, I guess that's kind of karma. Because they went in and worked with the wrong people to promote that. You know? It's like... And that person's in a lot of trouble with me anyway, because, like, they've been interfering with my business for a very long time. So, I mean, I was kind of ecstatic that it failed. It was like, you know, because that person's been licking their wounds about it for quite a while. I don't understand why people aren't seeing this. Blah, 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 blah. So, the day that Hollywood changes their mindset and they go back to trying to please, like, all audiences instead of a few, that's when I'll get hyped up for, like, superhero movies again. But I just don't really want to associate it with it, because they get bullies and they get really nasty people to promote their products, and I'm done with it, personally. You know? And with James Gunn shooting down everything that has to do with DC and stuff like that, there's really no reason or even a market anymore to do news for DC anymore, because it's all not true. You know? So maybe I'll make a shift to anime or something, do something I really like. I don't know. But I do feel bad that, because I like that guy from the Karate Kid thing. I thought he's a great actor. So it's pretty hard that one of his first film roles didn't succeed. But if I was him, I would look at the stuff that did work. I would talk to James Gunn and be like, this is what we're going to do with our new movie. And this is the stuff that we're not going to do. This is the stuff we're not going to promote. You know, he needs to be more of a leader for the next film, like with his crew and everything. And they really need to focus on who Blue Beetle is, so that they can try to bring this character to the world. Because Jaime does deserve the spotlight. He does. And the family portion of the movie, that was very important too. It's just, you know, they focused on the wrong stuff to talk about. And it's a shame. So. It really is. And I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard from some Latino friends that they didn't appreciate that some of the marketing for the movie, they said Latinx, and that drives them crazy. Like, Latinos don't like it when Western people call them that, because it's insulting to them. And the fact that some of the marketing from that movie involved that word, it made some of them pretty irritated. So, it's not like the entire community was on board with that. And no matter how many times you tell white people and liberals to stop using that word, that it offends you, they don't do it. Which is weird, because they're supposed to be inclusive and nice or whatever, but they basically do whatever they want. They don't, you know. It's annoying. I mean, if I was of that nationality, I would probably be pretty irritated too, but I'm just Portuguese, so I don't count. You know? I don't have a say in it. I know Latinos. I show enough respect for them to call them Latino, but I'm not of that ethnicity. I'm Portuguese, which is, you know, Brazilian, sort of, kind of. I don't know. I don't know what we are. We're not Hispanic. We're not Brazilian. We're Portuguese. We're that. You know? But it is what it is. The only way things are going to change is if, like, people actually get some good leadership and they start listening to their fan base. Because I will tell you this, fans want you to succeed, but fans are not going to support you when you keep failing. It's tiring. Let's use the Pirates, for example. The Pirates sucked in the 1990s. Right? I don't know if you guys know baseball analogies, but Pirates were a terrible baseball team. They might still be, I don't know. I haven't rooted for them in 20 years, so I can't tell you. But what I can tell you is my grandmother had box seats. Or not box seats. She had nosebleed seats in Pittsburgh for the Pirates. And I got dragged there. It was not something I wanted to do. I wanted to stay home and play video games. I got dragged to see the Pittsburgh Pirates all the way from New York. And I hated traveling. I don't like car rides. Or I didn't. It was the only thing that my grandma liked, because my grandma was a very quiet, religious lady. And she cooked a lot. But what people don't know about her is she was a huge sports fan. She was an insane Pirates fan. Because lo and behold, she came from Pennsylvania, which I never knew. I always thought my grandma was a New Yorker. No, she wasn't. This is my dad's mom, by the way, not my Portuguese grandma. Anyway, it was a requirement that I go to a Pirates game with her every summer. I had to do it. My dad and I would go up. We would meet in New York. And then we would go to a long car ride all the way from New York City to Pittsburgh. Every summer. And let me tell you, for a kid who had to be on Dramamine, that was not fun. Okay? And to make matters worse, from 1995 until 1995 through 99, the Pirates stunk. Pirates were a terrible baseball team. Not sorry. So we had to go and root for them. And my grandma almost reminded me of a hater. Here she was paying money to see the Pittsburgh Pirates. And she would yell insults with a megaphone from the stands. So I'm sitting here in my preteen years being embarrassed by my grandmother, who's wearing pirate merchandise, paying for seats to see the Pittsburgh Pirates, and she would boo them, and she would say, "Let the parrot pitch," through a bullhorn. And then on the way home, she would say, "I love the team, but I want them to do better." And I was just like, I guess this is what sports fans are like. But that's kind of where I am now as an adult with DC and just superhero movies in general. It's like, I'm paying them money, I'm going to see these movies, and every movie they release is almost garbage. And I'm at the point where I don't want to spend money. I haven't gone to see Blue Beetle. I heard things about the movie. I heard the movie's okay, but it's got some eye-rolling moments in it. Typical Hollywood stuff. I saw Shazam. I thought Shazam was okay. But I don't want to go to these places and pay for mediocre stuff anymore. I expect better of my entertainment. Right? So, I mean, that's me. And this is, I feel like I've been in an abusive relationship with DC for 20 years. I keep giving them the benefit of the doubt, like, hey, you're going to be good to me this time. And then I see something like Superman Returns. But then they turn it around and they do something good with Batman Begins. And it's like, okay, all right, I see what you're doing. Then The Dark Knight, it's like, all right, I'm recovering in this relationship. I'm giving us a chance. Dark Knight Rises, it was good, you know? And then they released another DC movie that wasn't so good. But then they did another DC movie that was good, like Man of Steel. And it's just like the constant back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I just, you know, I want them to do well. I do. But at the same time, it's just kind of like, I almost want to root for them from the sidelines a little bit because I'm just tired. You know, they have all these great characters. They got Blue Beetle, they got Batman, they got Superman, and, you know, Wonder Woman, and they just keep only doing enough. They don't strive for excellence. They just strive for, this will probably make money, or this will be okay, and that's not enough for me anymore. I want quality content. I want quality. I don't want to give them money. Same thing with their comic books. I essentially gave up reading the comics because I'm tired of all the stuff that they're putting into the comic books, and rather than just buy the issues and complain about it, which I know my detractors want me to do. They want me to buy the comics and continue to read, you know, this brainwashing propaganda. And I stopped doing it because I know what I'm getting when I buy the book. I know what's going to be in there every single time. And I just, you know, I don't want to support them financially at all. If I can see like one of these movies on like a streaming service I already pay for, that's one thing. You know, I'm already paying for the streaming service. But to actually go out and literally buy something, the last Batman thing that I bought was an animated movie that was pretty good. I don't remember which one it was. I saw the Doom That Comes to Gotham on Max, so I mean, I didn't pay for that. I'm paying for the Max service, so I watched it. I thought the movie was okay. I personally think that the Man of Tomorrow Superman movie, that animated movie, was better. But I didn't like the new Justice League movie they just had with Warworld. Was weird. I liked part of it, but I probably wouldn't have, you know, seen it another way because I personally don't own it. It was just, I don't know. I'm tired of just things being okay. I don't think that's enough as a fan anymore. So basically what I'm saying is I turned into my 80-year-old grandma with a megaphone, but the only difference is I'm not using my Twitter to scream at people all the time and say, this sucks, or get a better writer, blah, blah, blah. I'm a very quiet, reserved fan, but I'm not really giving them money anymore until they actually do something that I want to support and am happy, like overjoyed that they're doing well. I'm not going to be one of those people that just kind of like, I'm just going to keep giving you, you know, whatever. I'm going to go and consume whatever you release because I'm just happy that this character exists. I'm not doing that anymore. So that's where I am. That's where I'm going to be from now on because life is way too short to be bitter and angry all the time, and I've just kind of washed my hands with it. I'm very hopeful that the Batman 2 is going to be excellent, and I'm hopeful that the Batman Brave and the Bold is going to be good, and I'm definitely like waiting for news on either of those things to report on them. But in terms of comic books and even video games, I just, you know, I have like more of a wait and see attitude before like just like being a pull lister. I'm not a pull lister anymore. I gave up. It's too much. It was an abusive relationship. And I said, no more. So, yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's it. That's where I am. So, you won't hear any news as long as the writer's strike continues. Yeah, I know. Every rumor that comes out, it turns out to be bogus. Because people, a lot of these people rely on all this comic book news for their websites and their YouTube channels to exist, and there's no information. But Hollywood needs to get their act together soon because this writer strike is not going to give them what they want. The writers and actors strike is probably going to get a lot of people fired. Like, if it doesn't end soon, studios, when they start to lose a lot of money, they're not going to be in solidarity anymore. They're just going to start firing people and retiring people because they can only go along with like the act for so long before it starts to impact their bottom line. And that's how this world works. Like, until it starts to impact your revenue, your livelihood, that's when the cutoff happens. That's when things get real. The strike has already gone on for like several months now. I think it's the longest strike there's ever been. I could be wrong. I don't know. But the fact that the Screen Actors Guild is involved too, I don't know. It's possible they might get their way. They're Hollywood people, but I don't know. I know that if it drags on too long, it's going to make the executives and the movie companies really mad, and you probably won't see a lot of these actors in movies again. If I was a betting man. But that's it. That's all. So yeah, I'm now my Pittsburgh Pirate hating grandmother. I'm almost to that point, except I don't show up at movie theaters and use a bullhorn at people. I don't do that. And I don't attack people on Twitter for liking certain movies or whatever. You know, to each their own. You like certain movies, cool. It's supposed to be a fun medium, but I'm just kind of... The way that it's been going, the talent that they've hired at DC, the people that the influencers they get to promote those products, very toxic people. I just not cool with that. There's other entertainment out there. There's anime, there's video games. I'm good. You know what I mean? Oh crap, I forgot. We have to set up a stream. Let's set up the Sonic stream real quick. I'm just going to reuse the same picture and then you guys can go to the Sonic stream. And then I have to go... People are like, the stream's still going. Yeah, I need to record. So immediately after this, I have to go record the MechWarrior game. So I'm probably going to be a little hyper for that. Because, like, literally I'm running on Brisk Iced Tea. So. And I'm not sorry about that. But those are going to be some fun streams. I will get around to changing the Sonic thumbnail. I can't do that right now because I don't have access to Photoshop, like, from where I am sitting. And I know you guys want to get to sleep or whatever. There will be a YouTube short at 8 in the morning. I think it's Injustice related. I don't know. I have to check my upload schedule because I have a bunch of shorts scheduled to upload. Pay no attention to the Sonic looking sad. That was a thumbnail choice that was fun. But it's not one that, I thought I was playing a bad Sonic game. So, my bad. I guess we'll set this for 3:45 because I don't even know what I'm streaming tomorrow. I think I'm streaming some Sonic. I'm going to stream some Power Rangers, the Tommy Whale Ranger thing. We have an Ultimate Selects tomorrow. It's going to be an interesting day tomorrow. But anyway, you guys are all breathtaking. Have a great night. And you'll be redirected to the Sonic stream. So if you guys could set a reminder for that, that'd be amazing, fantastic. Really appreciate it. And I'm going to go get to work on that series for the O1 channel. So yeah, DC people just, you know, understand that I'm a very upset fan right now. I've been pulled back and forth for years, and because I have to do this for a living, it's very... The tug of war is tiring. That's all. So... But you guys take care. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the Fortnite stream and stories about life and stuff. And maybe someday we'll see more DC content in Fortnite, but probably not. Later, guys. God bless. Happy gaming. Have a great night. See you tomorrow.